and welcome to my first video. Today I'm gonna show you the results from a submission I did to DC Sports a while ago, where I sent 11 cards in to get some money back on cards that I either had trouble selling over in Europe or cards that I simply thought would do much better in the US. So we're gonna go through every card and see what I paid for them, what I sold them for, and the total profit or loss I did on these cards. So enjoy and let's jump straight into it. First card is a collegiate triple patch, Burnett, Darnold, and Ronald Jones to 99. That's a card I got in a bigger lot I bought over here in Europe. I put 50-cent buying price. I think that's pretty accurate. And I mainly sent it in to just because I thought it was gonna do much better on consignment than if I were to sell it in like one of the Facebook groups, for example. So let's see how I did. $8.50 minus fees. I didn't have much expectations on this card, so I would say I'm pretty happy with $8.50. Perfectly fine, especially since I only paid 50 cents. So all good there. Next card is another collegiate card, AJ Epinesa, blue auto to 25. Same there, it was bought in the same lot, so I put the same buying price. And here I didn't know what to expect really, but I know if I were to sell it in Europe I would probably get like, I would say $5 maybe. That's just a guess, but I think that's somewhat accurate. Let's see how I did here on the consignment. It sold for $23.50, which is very, very good. I did not expect it to go that high, even though I thought it would sell much better. So super happy there with the results on that card. Third card, DeAndre Hopkins, gold patch to 25. Picked it up for $16, and let's see if I managed to make a profit on that one. Pretty cool patch. It sold for $33, so more than okay, I would say. Happy with that one. So far so good after 3 cards. Fourth card, David Thompson, sophisticated signatures to 99. That's a card I've been holding for a while and just figured I'd sell it on consignment. I bought it for $5. Happy with whatever I would get back on it. I've seen comps up to 15. So let's see how I did. Okay, so it sold for $12, which is okay, I would say. Not great, not terrible. We'll take it. Next card, Aiden Hutchinson, Electric Edge Gold to 10. Super nice card. I've been trying to sell it for around $70 in Europe with surprisingly no takers. I also got that one in a bigger lot. I put it as a buying price of 30, even though it's in a lot that I've already profited on. So whatever I'm getting back here is okay, I think. So let's have a look. We sold it for $75, so probably in the range what I expected to get. So I'm perfectly fine with that one. Let's see here what the next one is. Robin Lopez, Rookie Materials Auto, also a card that I picked up pretty recently. I got it in a lot. So I put $3 on it. I think that it was probably a bit cheaper, to be honest, since I got the lot for cheap and there was a few cards in there that was pretty valuable. So yeah, let's see how much I managed to get on that one. $16 on that card, which I am happy with. It hasn't been paid for yet, but hopefully it will be sooner or later. But happy with the result there. Next card, Bowman Sterling to 199 of Yao Ming. Bought in one of the bigger US Facebook groups. Thought I got a steal there for $5, since the comps were around 20 at the time. So I got $12.50, and this was a bit disappointing, to be honest. I thought it was gonna go to at least 20, maybe even higher. So certainly on the lower side, but still, profit is profit, so I'll take it and move on. Kyle Korver to 12.50 rookie auto, $3. Bought from the same guy that I bought the Yao Ming from. Had a lot of good cards for good prices, so I picked up this one, which was also selling for around $20 at the time. Recent comps are more in the 12 to 13 range, and I got $14.50, so I'm okay with that one. Next card, Ranger Suarez Bowman Auto, $3, and I knew I was gonna get a decent profit on this one. Didn't know how much, but I got a sale of $36, which is pretty decent. There were a few higher sales and a few lower sales, so perfectly happy with $36 there. Pablo Lopez, Topps Black to 10. This was a card I pretty much got for free. It was added with some extra cards in a small baseball lot that I bought. So I put 50 cents on it and I got $7. I had no idea about who the player was, since I don't follow baseball really. But I figured out of 10, if there is somewhere I could get some money for it, it would be eBay. So I figured I'd sell it through consignment, and the $7, yeah, it's not probably not great, but I'm fine with it. And the last card, which was the card that really surprised me. It's a clearly Donruss Malik Willis rookie, downtown. I should put downtown in the description there. Bought it for $120 a couple years ago, and I've been struggling to sell it for like $170 to $180 over in Europe. I figured I'd send it on consignment, and if I were to get those like 180 to 200, I would be okay with it. So I got very surprised when the bidding started ramping up, because look at the result on this one. I managed to sell it for $460, which is absolutely crazy in my opinion. I'm obviously super happy about it, but I did not expect that. Absolutely didn't expect it. And regardless what I thought of all the other sales in this submission, this one tipped it over to be a fantastic submission for me. So very, very happy, and can't wait to make my next submission and see how that one goes. I'm gonna plug in all the numbers, or at least I'm gonna show you. Let's see here what we got. So we have, I'm gonna plug in like this. I'm gonna plug $6 on the Darnold. Right, I can do it like this. We do it like this. And that one went for 27.72. And we have David Thompson for 890. We got 64.26. 12.34. And we got 9.27 on the Yao Ming. 10.90 on the Kyle Korver. 30.33. We're gonna check the Pablo, but we got 399.21 after fees on the Malik Willis, and the last one 461. Which adds up to a total of 591.63. And to see our total, no, sorry about that, like this. Okay, so total profit here, $405 on this submission, which is pretty crazy. I'm so happy with the results here. Could not have asked for more. So this was the end of the video. If you like my first video, please leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you, and bye bye.